Upkeep for Monday, November 1st, 2021.
That's right. It's all of the Magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And while I can't believe it's November already, I also can't believe that Crimson Vow previews have officially begun.
I know. In fact, Crimson Vow is right around the corner.
Wow.
It is dropping in just a little over a week's time. So
It's unreal.
What a life.
Unreal. So you can find the preview cards that are coming fast and furious from all of your favorite content creators. There's a list and a schedule over on dailymtg.com. If one of your favorite content creators is us,
yeah.
hey, good news. Our preview card is coming up in just a couple of minutes here.
What?
That's right.
Here?
That's right. On the Upkeep.
But first, we're just going to run you through the mechanics that are in Crimson Vow now that we know them.
Yes, absolutely. Number one, training.
This is a classic put counters on creatures mechanic.
This is a classic mentor in reverse mechanic.
Yes, exactly. So training says whenever this creature attacks with another creature with greater power, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature.
Yeah, so
all right.
Apprentice Sharpshooter is the card that has training that they showed off, which is 2 and a green for a 1/4 with reach.
And training.
And training.
So, you know, you're going out with a buddy who's better at this than you are. And so you're getting some training in.
I love it.
Right. Next up is Cleave.
Cleave.
We've seen some already fun cards with this on
Yeah,
it.
this is a bizarre new mechanic. The card that they previewed with this on it is called Dig Up for a single green. It's a sorcery at rare. Cleave 1 black, green. So you can either cast it for its cleave cost or for its normal cost, which in this case was 1 green.
It says, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. But if you paid its cleave cost, then you ignore the words that are in brackets.
That's so bizarre.
And so instead, this says, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle.
Oh, so it can either be a straight up tutor or you can go get a land.
Exactly. For 1 mana, it's just, you know, go get a land. But for 4 mana, it's a tutor.
Everything is kicker.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically kicker,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, yes. It's kind of a cool way to do it, though. I think it looks rad. A returning mechanic that's going to be here in Crimson Vow is exploit. Many people on Innistrad want to exploit you.
Yes, like Rot-Tide Gargantua, 3 black for a 5/4 zombie kraken.
Nice.
It has exploit. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. When Rot-Tide Gargantua exploits a creature, each opponent sacrifices a creature.
Okay, cool. So sacrifice creatures, get some benefit.
Yeah,
Exploit.
pretty nice.
A new mechanic from this set is blood tokens.
Yeah, these are
I love
wild.
them. I love them.
I love the one that we've seen so far. The token,
Yeah.
is like blood in a fancy vial, like a decorative vial.
I mean, like, wear it as a necklace whenever you need a
That's what
snack.
it looks like. Yeah.
So the blood tokens say 1, tap, discard a card, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card.
So it's a little bit like a clue, except it's looting instead of just straight up drawing a card.
Yeah, and 1 mana cheaper.
Yes, that's very true. It comes on cards like Gluttonous Guest. For 2 and a black, it's a 1/4. When it enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, you gain 1 life.
So yeah, there's creatures from this set too that use blood tokens to do things like return themselves from the graveyard or whatever.
Yeah.
So sometimes you're not just sacrificing the blood token for the blood value, but rather to do things with your creatures, which also is cool. Notably, somebody let us know that Gluttonous Guest does have bangs. So my prediction of Fangs Out, Bangs Out being a card in this set, Gluttonous Guest.
Do you know what? This is a card with bangs.
Yes.
Wow.
That was on Good Luck High Five, everybody. In case you're like, what? Go listen to our last week's episode when I predicted what would happen in this set.
Finally, returning from Midnight Hunt, there's Daybound and Nightbound, of course, and Disturb.
So now we've come to the crucial moment. Good Luck High Five's preview card for Crimson Vow, and it's a good one.
It is pretty cool. It is Stensia Uprising.
Nice.
2 red for an enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 red human creature token. Then, if you control exactly 13 permanents, you may sacrifice Stensia Uprising. When you do, it deals 7 damage to any target.
The flavor text on this card reads, vampires have done nothing but take from us. Tonight, we reclaim what's ours.
Pretty sick.
Wow. Art by Dan Scott here. Very evocative of Wicker Man.
It really is. It's another real Wicker Man reference because there's also the wolf Wicker Man.
Yeah.
In Midnight Hunt, and now there's Vampire Wicker Man.
I think this card is so cool.
Yeah.
Really, really powerful. Enchantments sometimes are tricky. I think the cost isn't too high at 2 red for this effect.
It makes you a 1/1 every turn.
You get a 1/1
like if you
every
don't
turn.
have 13 permanents, you get to make a 1/1.
And this
make
is
a 1/1 again.
one of the cards that cares about 13, which is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's very cool. Ooh, awesome.
Yeah, so we see the normal art and the extended art here for Stensia Uprising. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast for the free preview card.
Next up, there's a bunch of arena stuff happening. Obviously, Crimson Vow premieres on Arena on 11/11. There's an Edge of Night event that's up through the 4th, 2,000 gold or 400 gems for a standard singleton with a Nightfall emblem, which just means that whenever it becomes night, you lose a life and draw a card.
Yeah, this is a cool event. I played in it the other day. You can win gold and you also win Eternal Night card styles. 4 wins gets you 2,500 gold, so your money back, and 3 card styles given at random from a list that you can see on dailymtg.com.
I've played this twice through now, so just racking up those card styles.
Absolutely, netting some gold, getting some card styles.
Maria, I got the Sigarda card style.
Oh, so did I.
Oh, it's so good.
And you get to play Singleton, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I've been
it's really
playing a
fun.
very fun, mostly blue-green deck.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's quite.
I was playing
quite nice.
black-white mid-range.
Oh, you monster.
Because I'm just thinking of vampires.
There's some Crimson Vow fancy card styles. Speaking of, obviously the black and white is back. The Eternal Night
Oh,
showcase.
it's beautiful. We got to see Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, who, by the way, is back.
Yes.
Which is
Big news.
Big news. And this
Thalia
Eternal
back.
Night style of her is just gorgeous.
Yes. There's the Fang frames for vampires, which I love this frame.
It's so cool. The artist who made this, submitted, I think, something like 20 different ideas for the Fang.
Oh my goodness.
Treatment for the frame, and this is the one they went with, and I think
it's
it's
just so
beautiful.
cool.
It's like a golden bat encompassing the outside of the artwork, and it on Soren the Mirthless looks great.
Yes, and this Soren is done by a Castlevania
Yeah, that's
illustrator.
right.
It looks great.
So cool. We also got to know that there's going to be a Dracula style for some cards in this set.
I love this.
Yay! So classic Bram Stoker's Dracula characters from the novel.
I love it. There's quotes from the book on them.
And
it's great.
Check it out. We can play with like 2 different versions of Count Dracula himself.
Yeah, there's Dracula, Lord of Blood, which is Voldaren Bloodcaster, and Count Dracula, who is Soren.
I love it.
It's really, really cool. And I love the art on these.
The art on these is spectacular, and
Yeah.
I just dig it with the reference to classic Dracula stories. Now some news from the tournament scene.
Whoa.
Can you believe we're saying those words again?
No.
Congratulations to Corey Baumeister for winning the 2021 Star City Games Invitational Championship this past weekend.
Wow, pretty sweet. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, he won with Is It Epiphany in Standard and Grixis Shadow with Luris in Modern, defeating Demir Control, which was running Lear in the finals to win the whole thing. And he did it wearing a Dragon Ball Z costume.
Nice work, Corey. High five. Some other top 8 notables include Brad Nelson, Shaheen Sarani, and Pete Ingram.
Yeah, and now Corey gets his face on an SCG token, and he wants to be a treasure, which is
that's
accurate
great.
because Corey is a treasure.
He is a treasure. Congratulations to the Mox winner, Nico Boni. This is the season 2 of the Magic Online Champions Showcase.
Yeah, we talked about this last week previewing it. This is Vintage Cube and Modern, and Nico played Colossus Hammer in Modern to take the whole thing down.
Pretty cool.
Which is so cool because it's kind of like, oh, this is a meme deck, but like took this event down.
there.
Wins $20,000 for winning this event and an invite to the INNISTRAD Championship, which is going to happen in December. And the top 8 from this event looked pretty diverse. Like, we don't hear about Modern a lot, but this looks like a fun top 8.
Yeah, there was obviously Colossus Hammer, Teamer Footfalls, Amulet Titan, Jund, 4-color Omnath, 5-color Elementals, 4-color Living End, and another Jund.
That's so cool.
Yeah, what a spread.
And I just wanted to let you know about Eternal Weekend coming up on Magic Online.
Yeah.
It's returning.
It's happening November 19th through 21st and 26th through 28th.
Yeah, this happened last year as well. It's pretty cool if you've ever been like, I wish I could play Vintage or Legacy, but I'm not a millionaire. Well, don't worry. You don't have to be. You can pay $25, and if you want to play on Magic Online, this is where you do it. You get to access every card that exists in Magic pretty much until December 1st. So you can enter these cool events to win prizes on Magic Online. You can win stuff like play points for Moto, artwork, and full foil sets, which is cool prizes they give out on Magic Online. So if any of those Eternal formats have ever interested you and you want to check them out, those are the weekends to play on Magic Online.
Very cool. And that is all of the news for this week.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening. You can check out our full-length podcast called Good Luck High Five anywhere you get your podcasts, and support this show, that show, and everything we do over on patreon.com/GLHF Magic.